Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel and another episode of VLOGMAS. It is Tuesday, December 17th, I think? 18th? Google, what day is it? It's the 18th. And I tried to go live now at 4:30 and it won't let me go live. I don't know if something's wrong with YouTube or my app or something needs updated, but I had it on my schedule to finish school, go grocery shopping, run a few more errands, and I was going to live stream in the middle of this, right at the 4:30 mark, because that's typically when I upload, and it wouldn't let me do it. But I said, you know what, I'm at least going to turn on my video camera and do a quick one take, act as though it is live, because I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to put it right online as soon as it's done, rendering, uploading, whatever we do with it. But we'll treat it just like a live stream. Very quick shout out to the students who gave me presents at school today. That is really nice of you. And if you watch this channel, I doubt you do, thank you so much for these. I'm actually going to open these when I do my mail time video, I think on Thursday. But other than that, it is 3 more days until Christmas break. Still recovering from some sickness. I'm sure you can see that, but very, very excited to have a much needed vacation. I am in the process of getting everything set for the spring, the concert, the musical, general music classes, band, all that stuff. And in prepping for the end of the semester, I was cleaning out my inbox. And when I got to my YouTube email account, I noticed that there were a lot of emails asking one particular question that I never really answered. And it was, Kristen, we noticed that you went from corporate America to the education field. They essentially wanted to know, do you really make as much as a school teacher as you did in the corporate office in corporate America? And the short answer to that is no. I do not make as much. Not even close, really. I mean, it's not a huge bump down in pay, but I would say about a 10-ish% decrease in pay from that job alone. Now, I know I still have performing gigs, online teaching, YouTube, music lessons, and just a plethora of other side hustles that I do. But to answer the question, did I take a pay cut when I accepted, the career path of now being a teacher? Yes. Yes, I did. And I feel like a lot of people who went from another job into teaching would say the same. If you or anyone you know did something similar or different, let me know down below in the comments. I am always interested to hear how people even came into teaching, because it's not something I really had on my path. And then other questions that went along with that was, if you did take a pay cut, why? Why would you want to do the same amount, if not more work, for less pay? And my honest answer to that is because I am not miserable every day doing it. I don't know if you've watched these vlogs a year ago, but 9 times out of 10, when I got out of bed every day to go sit in the same office and do the same things every single day, I just started to wonder, what's wrong with me? Am I the stereotypical millennial who just will never be happy in their work? Did my parents praise me too much that I feel like I am special? I don't know. But all I know is I never liked going to that job. I liked how it made me look. Oh, there she is, and she makes this great salary and unbelievable benefits, and she has all these things at her fingertips that look great on the outside. But on the inside, it was just, I looked around at my office and the people who had been there for years and years and years, and honestly, they looked like they were on autopilot. Like they were just there to be there for X amount of years, get that bonus, and then move on to the next thing. There was no enjoyment. There was no goals. There was just no, there's a word, I can't think of it right now, but it wasn't there. Essentially, they were just there for the money. There was no heart. There we go. There was no heart. There was no looking for improvement, other things we could do, or growth. It was just stagnant work. And I know if you're really young and you're trying to pay off bills and start a life and, have money, that just sounds great. You would think, Kristen, why would you go and, change your career if you were making such great money somewhere else? Suck it up and go with it. Well, I need to remind you that I was laid off from this job, so I really didn't have the choice. I had to go But I can honestly tell you, even making 10% less as a teacher, I get into my car every day and I am happy to go where I am going. I never once get in my car and think, I'm going to sit in the same chair, because honestly, I don't sit about 90% of my day, and it's never boring, and I am always pushed by my kids to be better for me, for them. What's something that we could be doing? What's an opportunity I could, provide them? What's some way I could be better for them? So really, as a teacher, you are so invested in their education and your performance as their teacher, at least I am. I have been 100 times happier going into a school and teaching kids than I was sitting in an office with what looked like zombie adults who were just there for the benefit and security of a paycheck. And if that is you and you are taking offense to this, I mean no offense. If you are someone who hates their job but has to stay at it because you have people who depend on your paycheck, there's nothing wrong with that. That is very honorable. To be honest, I don't know if I would be out of corporate America if my department wasn't laid off in the 2017 budget cuts that came actually a year ago. I was cleaning out, again, my inbox, and I was looking at 2017 VLOGMAS, and I looked at a video where I cleaned out my office, and I was so excited to start 2018 in corporate America, and I had all these goals and things that were really just goals to get me through another year, where I was putting all this money aside and planning an escape. I feel like if you are planning an escape in your current job, you should probably put an expiration date. I hate my job, I'm gonna do XYZ to get out of it, and I want to have XYZ done on this date. Because honestly, I had kept pushing it back and back and back, because it's hard to walk away from a big paycheck and benefits and health insurance and all these honest gifts and privileges that are given to you under certain jobs, especially in corporate America. I honestly don't know if I would have had the strength and courage to walk away from that job if it didn't force me out, if that makes any sense. And I feel like 2018 was a really good year to force me to prove to myself that I could make money on my own. I could run my own business. I could continue running my YouTube channel. I could have all these different clients and wear 10 different hats. And I feel like doing that in 2018 set me up to be a decent teacher who also has to wear a lot of hats and run the entire department on my own and accept help when I need it. And just everything I needed to learn in September, I feel like I got between January 4th, which was my layoff date, to August 12th, which was my teacher hiring date. And I didn't know I had those dates memorized until right now, but apparently I did. So to answer your top questions, 1, yes, I did take a pay cut to take my teaching job. And the other question was, if you did, why? Because I am infinitely happier. And again, you only live one time. And if you have the opportunity, if your dream job comes knocking on your door and it means taking 10% less and you can rewrite your budget and you can live off of that, please go do it. As someone who was forced to do it, can tell you your happiness means more than a paycheck. And I know that sounds really extreme. I'm not saying go quit your job and live on the streets if that makes you happy. But if you can afford it and you can take on a job that makes you happy, or your dream job or a dream situation, please be strong enough to say yes and take it. Because even just being 10% happier is worth it. But I am much more than 10%, like I stated. I adore my kids. They know this. If they're watching this, they know that I adore them. I come to school every day and I hear their stories and the things that they want to do and things they're excited about and what we're going to do in school, out of school. Like, we just went and sang the Nutcracker at the Ohio Theater, an out-of-school performance, and they loved it and did such a great job. I was more happy on that day than I ever was walking into an office and sitting behind a computer and taking phone calls and just seeing, once again, my zombie employees that really just look like they were there to collect their paycheck and there was no heart behind their work. I like having a challenge. I like having, room to grow and the aspiration to grow. So that is my very short but sweet Vlogmas. video of the day. I did just put on my community tab that I am looking for song suggestions because I'm going to do another Caroling for a Cause video. Fingers crossed that Christopher and I do not get another copyright strike like we did last year. If you were here for Vlogmas, we sang Phantom of the Opera, and YouTube somehow thought that we were the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack. Never been more wrong, but we got a copyright strike. Hoping we don't get another one of those this year. But if you are still here watching this video, give it a thumbs up, donating $1 to Operation Christmas Child. Leave me a request down below for a Christmas or holiday song. And if you've not yet already done so, give me a vote on the BroadwayWorld.com page. It is down below in the description box. And if you've missed any Vlogmas videos and want to catch up / give my videos an extra view, the playlist is down below. Thank you to those people that write me and tell me that they let these videos play on their playlist just randomly while they're, doing mindless work. That is wonderful. Other than that, guys, 3 more days of school and break. If there's anything you want to see in 2019, let me know. I've got 3 big channel ideas coming up for 2019 in January. Other than that, I'm going to go home, nurse this cold, and survive the next 72 hours of school. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next Vlogmas video. Bye!